Now, here's Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Well, speaking of snow and snowstorms, some of the data that I've been analyzing now last couple of days still favors a kind of a storm-free weather pattern. I don't see any significant snow or storms down the road, but obviously we have a lot of winter to go through. But in the short term, it looks fairly quiet, and the bigger weather story next roughly 24, 36 hours will be the temperatures, some of the coldest air of the season. Doppler radar with very dry air in place, obviously not finding any precipitation. Skies are clear to partly cloudy. Temperatures coming in now in the upper teens to low 20s. The wind is light from the north at 7. The dew point is 7, and the rule of thumb here is that the lower this number, the drier the air is. It's a very dry atmosphere. And the other little tip-off with the dew point is that it gives an indication of how cool or cold the air can become overnight. So yes, some spots may actually get down to 7, 8, 9, 10 degrees above zero by daybreak tomorrow. So quite cold. In fact, it's already down to 16 in Smithfield. At last check, West Gloucester had 14 degrees above zero, while it was in the low and mid 20s along the South Shore. So temperatures not as cold near the coastline, but a lot colder in our northern suburbs. Some of the smaller ponds and lakes are starting to freeze over, and obviously they are not safe for walking or for skating. We know that as adults, but we have to remind some of the younger children, taking shortcuts home from school. A lot of this is actually snow covered, so it may look like it's safe, but it's not. And that is certainly something that we want to stress to the little ones, to stay off the ice. In fact, if anything, the weather pattern favors the temperatures actually warming up by next week. Even up in northern New England, the ponds are not safe yet. Just some thin clouds overhead right now, but essentially quiet. Let me show you the temperature breakdown overnight tonight under mainly clear skies and frigid. At least the wind is light, so wind chills are not too much of a factor, but heading down to the single digits by early tomorrow morning, around 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, as a reinforcing cold front has come through. You can see some of the colder air up in northern New England. It's already below zero. It won't get that cold around here, but it will be rather chilly by daybreak. 7 o'clock in the morning, sunshine, anywhere between 8 and 11 above zero. It's the kind of day where it's just ineffective sun. It doesn't really warm things up rapidly. 11 o'clock in the morning, it's at 20, and then during the afternoon, only mid-20s. Watch the temperature drop overnight tonight. Just follow the clock right up in here. 6 o'clock in the morning, single digits to the north, teens along the South Shore. Even with sunshine tomorrow afternoon, it only recovers to the low and mid-20s, and then cooling off again quite a bit by tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. Here it is, city by city, town by town. A bright day, but certainly chilly, with mid and upper 20s in our southern suburbs. Northern areas slightly colder, between roughly 24 and 25. That's it, even with all-day sunshine. Mid-20s across southeastern Mass on a breeze from the west-northwest at 5 to 15. So a lot of sunshine, dry day, but certainly a bundle up. 7-day outlook favors the quiet weather. Now, you see some snow there on Sunday. That is just kind of some flurries or a light snow shower, mainly Sunday morning. Not overly concerned about that. Temperatures do start to recover a little bit Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, mid and upper 30s, and we get closer to the lower 40s, that warm up for next week under partly cloudy skies. So quite cold next 24 hours. No big storms on the horizon, just a few snow showers Sunday morning.
All righty, coming up next on Eyewitness.